digging it. That's good. That's peppy.
This takes you back to your 40s, Steve.
Even earlier.
Yeah.
I love her voice.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday to all of you. We are back in the room.
Woo!
That's right. Steve Silva.
Yeah.
Amber Ashby-Carey.
Hey, baby.
Producer Zach.
Hi, how are you?
And I am Sean Robbins, your host. Together we are your weekly dose podcast. And of course, we're streaming to you live from Orange County, California.
I refrained.
Every Saturday morning.
Thank you guys for joining us this week and every week as we pay homage to our favorite radio gods, Mark and Brian. In hopes of getting them into the Radio Hall of Fame this year because they deserve it.
Damn right they do.
Yes, they do. So for those who have recently followed us, thank you for joining our family. And we are so glad you listened to us.
We actually hit 700 followers on Facebook.
Woo!
So thank you.
goodness.
Yeah. 700 followers on Facebook.
You
Thank
like
you guys
us.
so much.
You really like us.
Just make sure that you download the show. That's so important, guys.
Yes.
Very, very important. So, we are listening to Spin Me by Aileen Quinn and the Leapin Lizards. Actually will be our guest on later on today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Annie.
Take it easy,
Yes.
sailor.
And he will be on the show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's...
It's a hard knock life for us. Well,
Austin Powers.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, don't forget, you can interact with the show commenting on our website, yourweeklydose.com. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at yourweeklydose1. Find us on Facebook or email us at yourweeklydose1@gmail.com.
Gmail.
Gmail. Ooh, that's a nice
Click my
section.
Gmail.
Where's my
That's
Can
my
I?
Maria Banford.
Can I?
I would
Click it.
love to.
Click it.
That's not bad, Amber. That's pretty good. You're getting better on
okay,
that.
good. See?
I'd be afraid I
See?
wouldn't be
See?
able to stop, though.
Oh, dear. Of course.
We think-
So not only can you download and click the show for free from our website, but you can also, they're clicking, subscribe to us through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Sean Stop That, Stitcher Radio, and Spotify. But we need you to download.
And
download
also,
it. Download it.
also now,
Yes, absolutely. Don't
Okay.
forget, we are also now syndicated on Situation Radio.
Yes.
So,
Thank you, Brian.
yeah, so please make sure if you can't catch us here, catch us on Situation Radio. All you got to do is go to Sitch.com, basically,
Yes.
SitchRadio.com, and look for our little logo there.
Your Weekly Dose.
Exactly. And click on that and you can catch all of our past episodes on there as well.
Uh-oh, I almost forgot.
What's that?
Don't forget to rate and review the show, please.
All 700 of you.
Please.
Rate the show.
At least half. At least half
yeah.
of you. Please.
Yeah, even if we suck, rate it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Just click buttons. Just click
You
the
know?
buttons.
Yeah, just click the buttons and say, I like Steve. I don't like Steve. I love Steve. I don't want Steve around anymore. Whatever.
Steve.
Whatever it is, you know?
whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. So, you know, but yeah, please rate the show. So important for us.
It's not
And-
like if enough people don't like me, I start disappearing like Marty McFly.
As always, we have to give a shout out to our sponsor. Our big, amazing sponsor that we love, Amazon, because without them, we cannot do this show for all of you. And they have been with us since day one, numero uno.
That is correct,
Uno.
Amber. There is no better place to go shopping than Amazon. They have everything, so get what you want by shopping on Amazon. Just remember, as Amber says, use our banner.
That's right. Use the banner.
It's easy to do, guys. All you need to do is go to our website, yourweeklydose.com, click on our Amazon banner, and bookmark it. That way, every time you want to shop on Amazon, you use your bookmark link that you created, and by doing so, you help the show stay on the air.
Plus, you get all your shopping done without facing a bunch of big crowds.
I hate crowds.
Ooh, me too. Anyway,
What did you find today?
well, this time of year, My big goal is staying warm.
I think that's every day for
That's
you.
a good goal for right now. It's a little chilly in Southern California.
Yes, it is.
Little
That's
chilly.
when my sinuses go so
Yeah.
bad it makes me deaf.
I know you're wearing a sweatshirt right now, and then Amber's like wearing a life jacket.
My little golf attire here.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
nice
she's-
and warm.
Yeah, her little
My
hattie.
beanie.
Oh, ding ding! That's the secret word right there. I googled Amazon warm.
Okay.
Came up with some really cool things here. They're these products that. Well, they have. It's called Hot Hands. Is like the name of the company, and they've got 3 different things. They've got foot warmers,
That was my nickname in high
and
school.
they've got
hands, I bet.
hand warmers.
Were you expelled for that?
And they've
No.
got other warming patches that can warm like your back or your knee.
Oh,
or-
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those are
yeah.
cool.
So on
like Icy
Amazon,
Hot.
they can even make you comfortable as well as provide you with
Put
shopping
it in your
pleasure.
pockets.
Yeah.
Put them in your pockets. I got something cool this week. So I'm really into. My dermatologist told me that I
Oh,
need
really?
to put
He
more.
likes you like him? Or is that-
No, it's a lady.
Oh, you like her?
She said I need to be wearing a lot more sunblock more often, and I do. I'm pretty good about sunblock. It's hard in Southern California because it's usually always sunny here, even when it's chilly.
Yeah.
It's just so much sunshine. So I've had to get in the habit of just wearing a sunblock every day. So I got this really awesome everyday lotion sunblock. It's like SPF 20 and just.
20. You need like 150.
Well, if I'm just going out to walk the dogs or something, and I don't want to like be bright white with all the, how it gets minerally. You get those really all natural ones, and it's like you're just coated in white.
Like you are now.
Shut up! I am pale. Okay, I have 2 skin tones: white or like lobster red, and apparently my new one is skin cancer. That's it. That's all I've got.
She's like a glass of milk with hair.
I don't have much hair.
That's good for the dog because if the dog wanders off, all he has to do is turn around and look for the glow.
I'm the
Exactly.
shining little white beacon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sunblock.
Well, remember, guys, if you're going to do all your shopping online, there's only one place to go, yourweeklydose.com. And that way, you go to our Amazon banner to get the job done.
Amazon.
Click the banner.
Work hard. Have fun. Make history.
Did you say click the banner or lick the banner?
Click. I did
Sounded
not
like-
say lick.
It sounded like lick the banner.
I do not suggest licking any screens unless you have thoroughly disinfected them because your hands are filthy.
Oh, screens.
Screens.
Yeah.
Yes, your screens. We
Yeah,
have screens
because your
now.
hands are dirty, but the screen's clean. But
Clean the
The
screen.
screen is not clean. You need to.
You know what I always thought was funny?
What's that?
That some people I've known in the past have been obsessed with cleaning. You clean the bathroom and everything.
Right.
They're obsessed with keeping the soap dispenser clean. Like,
I do.
no.
I don't like it to be
Yeah.
crusty.
And
or
then
dusty.
I don't profess for it to be dirty, but it's funny kind of because
'Cause
what's
it's-
the next thing you do after you touch the soap dispenser? You wash your hands.
Yeah.
But if it looks
You don't have to be
cruddy,
no, but they're afraid of it because I got to keep that clean.
that's true. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. I keep everything clean, so I wash the.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, everything's
Yeah.
nice. Oh my god.
Isn't there?
Oh my
Isn't there
God.
something? There's a thing called Howie Mandel was like that. Was it like bio?
Yes, he had a thing about touching. and stuff
OCD?
like-
No, it's not OCD, but it's like everything has to be clean.
Yeah.
Sounds like OCD to me.
He didn't. He didn't like to shake hands or hug
Yeah, but
people. or
afraid
stuff.
to,
'cause
yeah.
he's-
Is it like it's not agoraphobia is leaving the house, I think. But yeah, he didn't like. And in his, I heard that in his hotel rooms he would like lay out paper towel trails to
Oh,
walk
I believe
on.
it. I believe it.
I do that in my own house sometimes. Just depends.
So that way you know where you're going, or
No, so
you lose yourself in the house.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
the
house that
joking.
big?
I'm
An
joking.
arrow says
Breadcrumbs.
bathroom. Another arrow says bedroom. Another arrow says kitchen. So
I
you
just
always
change
know
my
where to
socks
go.
a lot. That's easier.
God. Well, let's catch up with each other, guys.
Oh boy. That does add a nice little flair to it, Sean. His little shaker.
Yeah. Actually, I got this at the NAMM Show. So and
I missed that piece
got
of swag.
I got a bunch of them.
Give me one.
No. Because basically, it's this little shaker. It's like a little barrel, and it has a strap on it.
It's a strap on.
it's a strap on. Excuse me while I strap on my strap on. and it's a little elastic strap, and it goes on my finger. So it looks like it's like a ring pop or something. But what's cool is that when I play guitar, it shakes.
Oh, interesting.
So, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, so I'm going to put one like on every finger, and so it's this big old shaker kind of a thing. So it's kind of cool.
See that.
Keep me in time. So, but yeah, it's kind of cool.
Where'd you find that? What booth was it at?
It was downstairs in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So-
It was
Laying on the floor.
The newbie basement.
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, I mean, some people have been down there for years.
Oh, have they?
They deserve to be down there.
Yeah.
So. If you guys don't understand what we're talking about the
NAMM.
NAMM Show, which stands for the National Association of Musical Merchants. It's something that I do every year. I've been doing it, good God, for at least 25, 30 years now. I've been going to the show. It's a convention, basically, is what it is. And it's where anybody who's anybody in the music industry, as far as selling musical products is concerned. It's their biggest convention of the year, where they basically go out and debut new products for the new year. So everything from guitars to trumpets to music stands to software, music software, DJ gear. You name it, it's there, basically.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and so I got everybody tickets to go in. Poor Zach had trouble getting in on... Was it you tried to go Thursday? Friday. Because it was just so
download.
It was it was so busy. He was even having trouble finding parking.
Oh yeah.
I
spent 45 minutes driving around. I just could not get into anything that had a single spot. It sucked. I wanted to go really bad. I just could not find anywhere to park.
So Kate's buddy Mitch, he's been going for 25, 30 years. He's been going.
As long as I have.
And his specialty, he's had several guitar pick businesses. He's the funniest little dude. So he told me, he said, you cannot go any later than 9. And that's right when you texted me and said, do not get there any later than 9.
Right.
So I did that, and we got great parking.
Yeah.
We were
The parking lots, there's, not only that, though, but the thing is, the Anaheim Convention Centers, where it's traditionally held at.
Biggest place in Southern California, biggest one.
The longer, bigger one was actually LA Convention.
Was it?
They had it there 2 years.
Oh, my goodness.
And to walk from one hall to the other, it's a long ass walk, and it was a pain.
I had my Fitbit on. I did 5 miles that day.
I'm so jealous because I had to stay in my damn booth. Not that I'm complaining, boss. But anyway, it was really cool. I got tickets for everybody. Unfortunately, like I said, Zach was having trouble finding parking because the parking lots on the property fill up extremely quickly.
Yes.
They really do. And even for us, even though I was an exhibitor or working for an exhibitor, we still had to pay for parking.
Yeah.
$18 bucks to park.
$18
But it's a little bit cheaper if you park at the Disneyland parking, which is across the street on Harbor. It's a little bit less, and then you just walk across the street because they allow the overflow or whatever.
Yeah.
The hotels don't let you park in their lots because they're strictly for the client, their clients and everything. But it does get filled up rather quickly.
I'd say next year take an Uber. Or not Uber, I hate Uber. Lyft.
Okay.
Lyft.
Should've
Not
did
a fan
that.
of, not a fan of the company Uber.
It's a lot easier sometimes too, to do it that way. But anyway, but no, I had to work it, so I didn't get a chance to get out too much though, or anything like that. But you were able to come down Saturday.
I did. I went early with Mitch, and we had a great time. It was it was overwhelming. Because I wanted to look at everything. There's so much to see. I couldn't see everything, and you're just like it's. And I think my favorites were the Kiesel booth, and then the Takamine.
Oh, Takamine. Okay.
Takamine, and then what's the other company with Takamine? It's
ESP.
ESP, yes, the ESP booth, the Kiesel booth. Oh man, those Kiesel guitars. Oh, their electrics and their basses. They're beautiful. And then the Eventide. Eventide makes the...
Oh, yeah, Eventide. Yeah, or Eventide, yeah.
Eventide or Eventide? I think
it's Eventide.
Okay, but that was great. They had some great performances.
Yeah.
So those are my favorite.
What celebrities did you get to see there?
So I saw... Oh, gosh. What was that gentleman's name? I saw this kid, and his name was...
Oh, I know him.
Oh, shush. Shush. Toby, I'm going to totally... I should have been more prepared right now. I saw this kid. His name is Toby. I'll figure it out later. I'll look at my thing. No, it wasn't Toby Maguire.
Oh.
But he was this kid was wailing, and I think he was 14, 15, wailing, just blues guitar. Oh, it was just amazing. That was at, oh gosh, what booth was that at? It was like one of the little corner, like little, stop it. You know what?
Maybe you should take up drinking again.
I know, right? I wasn't going to share the NAMM story today. I was going to share something else, but gosh, what was this kid's name? He was amazing.
Toby
Zach, I don't
or
know.
not?
Toby Lee. Toby Lee. Look him up on Facebook. I think
Okay.
I posted some videos of him actually.
Okay.
But he was incredible. And then who else did I see? Oh my gosh. I'm failing. If you go to my Facebook page, I put lots of pictures up. You'll see everything.
Cool. Well, I had 2 really cool experiences. The first one.
Oh, there he is.
Toby Lee.
Hey, wow! Imagine that, looking up somebody.
And
He's young.
He's English. He's got this cute little English accent. He's really sweet.
Look at that. He's English.
He's English.
And he
so
plays the
sweet.
blues.
I
And he-
wonder if he's
oh,
from
man.
Liverpool.
He's
Liverpool,
Played,
wow.
He's played with all the greats.
I don't know.
Has he really?
Yes, that his. It's. had no idea he was so famous.
He's from Oxfordshire.
Oxfordshire. Yeah. Well, I had a really good experience. I had one of my lunch breaks. I had lunch with this gal, and her name was Maggie. Oh no, she's very cute
I'm
too.
just messing with you.
Oh no, please go ahead, because she was. I'm like blah, 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 blah.
Oh dear.
How are you?
Like that actually. And she was a redhead too. She had beautiful highlights.
Okay. Continue on with the point of the story.
So anyway, she comes over to our booth. We talk production. So I'm trying to give her a few suggestions in telling people who to contact, because they might need interns and everything. So she leaves. Half hour later goes by. I have my lunch. I run into her, and so we decided to have lunch together. But we wanted to stop up at this particular booth to see if she could find her 3rd grade teacher. It so happens that it's on the same level that I need to go to, which is where the Takamine booth is.
Okay.
And so I said, well, if I go to yours, we go to mine. She goes, okay, let's go. So we head on up there. We couldn't find her 3rd grade teacher, so then we head over to the Takamine booth. And so she started asking me, why do you like Takamine guitars? So I explained to her, because I have 5 of them, they're right behind me here.
Yes, you have a plethora of guitars.
Why I like Takamine and everything. And I said, well, because it's the Japanese craftsmanship on them. Plus, they're an import guitar, so you don't have to pay the high price of a Taylor or a Martin or anything like that, or even a Gibson. And the quality of it, the construction of it, they're a workhorse, basically. And I just kind of go into it. Mm-hmm. And there was a fellow that was in front of us. He was kind of blocking the view of some of the guitars hanging on the wall. But I started to point out to her, well, there's even a lot of country artists use Takamine. I said, for example, here's Garth Brooks's model, and it's hanging on the wall. Here's the one that Toby Keith uses. Here's the one that Kenny Chesney uses. And she's like, oh, wow. And I said, not only that, I said, there's a lot of other rock performers that use Takamine. I said, Bruno Mars uses it. I said, Bruce Springsteen uses a Takamine. I said, one of my favorite guys, John Bon Jovi, strictly uses Takamine guitars. And I said, matter of fact, that black one there, I think, is probably the model that John uses. And again, we kind of talk about, the construction and everything and how they are. Well, the guy that's standing in front of us turns around and says, I agree with everything he says 100%. And I look at him and say, well, thank you. It's John Shanks.
I thought you were going to say John Bon Jovi.
No.
But John Shanks is also
John
good.
Shanks, who's produced the last 9 Bon Jovi albums,
That's good.
basically. So, which is kind of cool. So, and then we got to talk to John for about 15 minutes and everything about, the Takamine guitars. And I said, okay, you've played other ones. Now you're switching over to Takamine himself because of John. Mm-hmm. I said, what is that you like about it? And he goes, no, you're right. He goes, sometimes a Martin is too warm and you can't, and if you cut off that low end, you lose the guitar. Interesting. Sometimes the Taylor guitars, they're too compressed because the wood isn't opened up yet, so you're not getting the full body sound of it. Where he goes, all of John's guitars, all the Takamines that he uses, he goes, they're a workhorse night after night after night, whether it's he's in front of 5 people, or whether he's in front of 50,000, it doesn't matter. It's going to perform exactly the same way, But I just thought, out of all the people in the world,
John Shanks.
we're talking about, talking to me guitars, it turns out to be John Shanks, you know.
Yeah.
And then the second thing that happened to me was that, which was kind of cool because it was a reunion, so to speak. And my wife Karen was asking me,
Did somebody just snort?
I don't know, of where we could find certain people at or whatever. And I said, well, I know that Gary Hoey, who's a buddy of mine, is going to be around
doing some snorting here.
is coming in for NAMM. And
All right. That sounded
so
foul.
I said, there's two places you're going to be able to find Gary. I said, it's either going to be at the GHS booth or the Fender booth. So I think it was Saturday when you came in. Mm-hmm. I had lunch, and we decided to go up to the Fender booth to go find another friend of ours that works for Fender. We no sooner get off the escalator, there's Gary Hoey. The last time my son saw Gary, Roman was a baby. Uh-huh. And I have a picture of Gary holding Roman.
Aww.
So,
I think you posted those.
Yeah, so we had to get an updated picture now, and I'm going, hey, you remember that baby you held 15 years ago? I go, that's him right there right now. So yeah, so
They grow fast.
We got an updated picture.
They grow quickly.
It's good. But Gary's going to be on the program. We were talking and everything.
Awesome.
So I can't wait for him to. We just have to schedule it out between his tour schedule and everything. So, but no, NAMM was fun. You know, it was.
I had a blast.
And I'm glad you guys. You know,
I didn't expect to stay as long as I did. We were there from 9 until I'd say about 5:30ish.
Oh, so you almost ate the whole day then.
Oh yeah, like I didn't expect to, but there would just be someone else and someone else and then someone else to see.
Friday and
something else.
Saturdays are the worst days to go, but they're also the best days to go because so many celebrities come out.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Matter of fact, what was it? Oh God, I can't think of his name right now. But the bass player for Weird Al Yankovic was walked by our booth. Oh shoot, I can't think of his name either. But the guitar player for Night Ranger, Brad Gillis,
Oh yeah,
walked by our booth also.
Mitch was talking about him.
So and
That ESP booth, when we were there, because Mitch knows Jeff, the CEO of the company who lives in Phoenix with him, our other buddies. We were in there and it was packed. You could not move. And he's like, there's so and so, and there's so and so,
Yeah.
and there's so and so. And I'm like Googling. I'm like, holy crap!
I wonder if he could get me a Richie Sambora guitar then.
If you got the cash, I'm probably.
Well, no, because the ESP made
the Richie Sambora guitar.
Yeah, his electric one though, which is actually an original. It was a certain design that
Mitch, if you're listening,
that Richie did with a luthier in New York, and they made a budget version of it. But ESP was the only one who distributed it, so I think they did it for like a year or two. That'd be kind of cool.
we'll talk to
though.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Mitch,
Mitch, call in right now, Mitch. Yeah. So
Hey Zach, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
He's here.
I'm doing good.
He's here.
Yeah. What
He's
are you
showing
up
off
to?
his new tattoos today.
I am.
It's a cold day in Southern California by our standards.
yeah,
And we're all bundled up here, except for Zach is in his
tank top
little show-off tank top
as usual.
Yep.
with all of his sick tats.
I don't do it for the sole purpose of showing off tattoo art. I do it. Hold on. I do it because I just don't really get cold. Like I just have so much meat on me that I'm just. Like if I were to dress up like you guys, or like especially Amber, I'd be sweating bullets.
I'm starting to a little bit. My little life jacket's getting me a little.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I'm not susceptible to cold. unless I go to New York and all that, and when it's snowing, then that's a different story. Yeah.
Very, very true.
Everyone was focused on me taking my vest off. Sorry. Where's my Misfits sweatshirt, by the way? We're gonna start dressing as twins, Zach and I.
Are you guys really?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
we
God.
really are. But yeah, but I
I'm
gotta
gonna get
it
his
like.
same little khaki shorts. I'm gonna get the same Vans that he wears. I'm gonna get my little snapback hats.
See, I'm gonna be ready to go when summer comes around.
We're
Well,
gonna be
I'm
twins.
I'm always
Now-
dressed for summer.
Steve, you unfortunately
Steve.
did not get a chance to go to. Oh, we good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you didn't get a chance to go to NAMM because of something happened with your knees. What was going on with your knees?
Okay, years ago, I got hurt playing basketball in college, blew out my knee.
Oh,
It got repaired, and I was fine. I still played and everything. In fact, after that, I played in the Summer Pro League in L.A. for a couple of years and stuff like that. Then I did something really stupid. I started playing racquetball.
Oh, I love it.
I do too. I love racquetball.
So hard in the knees.
Oh,
you
but
gotta really.
It screwed my
you can
knees
strengthen it.
up royally.
Yeah.
So now, the last time I was at the orthopedic surgeon, he took a X-ray of it. He kind of laughed. He goes, "It doesn't even look like a knee anymore." I go, well, can you clean it up? There's nothing we can do for that other than to replace it.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay. So
You gonna do it?
Anyway, what happens is as I live, just every once in a while, for no reason, like the cartilage comes through on the left side and it disrupts the muscle and it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just takes like an hour or so and it goes back in, and other times it takes, like this time, took 3.5 days.
For it to.
So it was like torture just to get up and go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to go to the NAMM show either.
God, all I've heard all my life working at Disney is NAMM, and our friend Carl goes to NAMM. He plays guitar and stuff.
Well, there's always next year. So as long as I'm still working
Next year will be fun.
As long as I'm working with Trident, I'll get you guys in again. So don't worry about that.
And next year we'll all park over at the Disney lot where I can get free parking.
Nice.
There you go.
And you know what? Mitch had trouble with his knees too, and I'll carry you around like I carried him around.
There you go.
I'll just do two old men on both sides of me.
There you go. Well, today's guest, guys, is no stranger. Oh my God, he's no stranger to the entertainment industry. She's been seen on TV, film, and Broadway. I got to work with her every day when she played Toodles alongside Kathy Rigby as Peter Pan. Today's guest holds a special place and role in movie history. See, she got to play the title role of Annie in the 1982 film alongside Carol Burnett, Tim Curry, Bernadette Peters, and the great Albert Finney. Today, you can catch her live with her rockabilly band called the Leapin Lizards, performing all over Southern California. So please welcome to the show my friend, Miss Aileen Quinn, and her musical partner, Tom Murray. Hi, guys.
Hi there. Good morning. Hey, Sean.
Good morning. How you guys doing today?
We're doing, yes.
Doing great.
Yes. And I forgot that we worked together on Peter Pan. Is this true, Sean?
Yeah. Well, because we worked together over at the La Mirada Theater, and then when you guys went on tour, then they would just call me in for certain shows when they needed me, because some theaters were bigger, some theaters were smaller, so they would just fly me in to do the shows and everything.
That's wild. So this is a reunion for us. Nice.
Another reunion. Yes, exactly.
What year was that?
God, that was mid-90s, I think, like 94, 95?
Actually, like 95, 96, 96, I think. 96, 97, that's right, because I moved to California the first time after that. 96, 97.
Okay, yeah. And I got to tell you, I was watching some interviews of you, Aileen, as a young child when doing the Annie interviews.
Yes.
She is the same person when I first met her and as she is now. I mean, she has not changed. And
everyone says that. I'm like, I have grown up a little bit, but you're right.
You've grown to a beautiful woman, absolutely. But as far as the attitude and everything, it's the same.
Yep.
It's very absolutely the same. So, overall, since we've both had you guys on at the same time, we're going to try and go back and forth between the two of you, though.
Yes.
So, ladies first, of course. So, Aileen, you've been acting from a very, very young age, and I was really surprised about that. Who were your biggest influences, though?
Well, truthfully, it was within the family because I'm the third generation performer. So truthfully, besides people on TV, which we may or may not get into, my grandmom would play songs at home. She loved to play the piano. So that's where a little bit of the piano comes in with me, and probably the songwriting. And she was more... she sang at clubs, so she was also a dancer, and she had some little kind of not a band but like cabaret kind of thing at a local Irish pub, which is funny because we had one of our starts in the Irish pub in LA. So that's I did feel her spirit because she passed a few years back, and I did feel her. I actually said that to Tom, who's sitting right next to me here, that I did feel her spirit that first night we sang there, because I'm sure she was smiling up there. And my mom was she was more the Broadway and the theater girl, musical theater, singer, dancer, actress. So really, they were my original influences. Yes. That's
cool, though. So you always had the backing there from day one.
Yeah, it's in the genes. I can't fight it. I've tried, but it just doesn't work.
That's cool, though. That's cool. Now, we all know that you, when you were 10, you got the role for Annie, of course. And so many child stars go down the wrong path at times. We've seen it over and over again. But what kept you grounded and away from the dark side of Hollywood?
Well, again, goes back to the family. My mom was a school teacher for, I think, 32, 33 years, a long time.
Oh, wow.
And we still had to do our chores. And even after I came back from Annie, it was like, well, you know, I know you just came back from this major tour around the world to promote it too. But yeah, it's your turn for dishes tonight. So I think my mom kept me grounded.
That's good, though. That's
and Dad,
good.
too, very much so, both of them.
That's
Yes.
good. Tom, like Aileen, you are also from the East Coast. What led you down the road to become a musician?
Well, you know, when I was a real little kid, for some reason, I was pretty much, because I played drums, I was pounding on everything. We'd be driving in the car, I'd be in the back seat, and I'd be, you know, with my hands just pounding on the back of the seat in front of me. And then, you know, I got a hold of some coffee cans, and I used pencils on the old coffee cans. So, yeah, I was 6 or 7 years old. And somehow, or somebody had the wherewithal to say, you need to get this kid a set of drums. So 7 years old, my 7th birthday, I got for my first set of drums. And
Wow.
yeah, I was pretty lucky. And I was even luckier because my grandmother, speaking of grandmothers, who babysat us as kids, was hard of hearing.
Perfect.
So I was, you know, I was very blessed. You know, not only did I choose the loudest instrument you could play, but my caretaker couldn't hear a thing I was doing. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I was going to say, man, 7 years old to get a drum set. What the hell were your parents thinking?
Yeah, well, my mom, you know, my mother was a single parent, and so she worked all day. So she figured, well, I'm not going to be home to listen to this thing, so you know, have at it. And you know, luckily, I had older brothers and sisters, and they were probably my first musical influences because they had Beatles records, and my older brother was really into country music. So I'd hear him playing Hank Williams and Ernest Tubbs and all those guys in one room, and then my sister would come home and put on, you know, Beatles and all the big bands from the '60s. So I would just plug in a cassette earphone and play along to them. And I guess Ringo was kind of my first drum teacher. I don't know.
I think that's everybody's first drum teacher.
Right.
You know, yeah, absolutely. Aileen, the role of Annie was such a game changer for you. And but because of that role afterwards, did you get typecasted a little bit? Was it hard to be seen as anything else?
I did for a little bit, definitely. And what a lot of people don't know is I was under contract for 7 years to make more Annies. So either way, I wasn't going to be, you know, working, I guess, between the ages of, because I was 9 when I filmed it and I turned 10 in the middle of filming. So either way, until I was 17, I wasn't really going to do anything else either. So I met with directors and I read movie scripts. They were going to be more like the comic strip where I get like kidnapped and, you know, Punjab and ask rescue me. So it was going to be more like that. And I don't know what happened, like, to,
you know, I was going
directors.
to ask you that because I did hear a rumor that about Annie that there were supposed to be like 2 or 3 or 4 other films.
Right. I think it was going to be like a Superman at the time. All those 80 movies of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, like always like 3 at least. So yes, I met 2 directors, read 2 different scripts, and they both fell through within a year or 2.
Wow.
But I was still under the contract. But although it didn't let me bounce off and I had to turn other sitcoms and things down, it kind of was a blessing in disguise, like you're talking about, like stars that fall off the rails, because in a way I got to grow up, you know, kind of normal. I mean, I had like met the Pope at that time and had been around the world, and Prince and, you know, the gang in England, I'd met them, you know, Prince Philip. So yeah, I wouldn't say I had a completely normal life, but I was able to be a teenager and go through the normal teenage life in high school because I was under contract. But I kept active in theater always. I've never stopped doing theater ever in my life since, interesting, Tom, that you were 7, since the age of 7. You're the same age we started.
Wow.
It's interesting.
I just love the fact that Aileen just kind of goes, yeah, I met the Pope and the gang in England, you know. Those royal people, you know.
I was trying to think which one I met. I was like Prince Philip, and right. I did not meet the Queen.
Oh, that's funny.
I met Nancy Reagan. The Reagans were the president. So yeah, I mean, I guess I had a normal life after age 10 and 11 when I was doing all the film stuff, maybe between 12 and 17.
So that pretty much kind of saved you then overall.
Mm-hmm.
You said the contract kind of saved me?
Yeah.
Yes. In a way, it really did, to be honest with you. And maybe that's why I've had more longevity with my career, because, like I said, I know what it's like to be a quote unquote normal person too, whatever that means.
Yeah,
right?
no, exactly. Tom, there's been a number of drummers out there who transitioned from drummer to songwriter. Of course, we lost recently the great Neil Peart. Phil Collins has done it. Dave Grohl has done it, just to name a few. How did you make the leap from drummer to songwriter?
I always like to kind of play around with words. I mean, when I was in high school, in English classes and things like that, I mean, it's cliche to say, but I wrote poetry and like a lot of kids do, and I had kept a journal. And then one of the bands I was in when I was in high school, when we would be sitting around, not rehearsing, I would just pick up somebody's guitar, and I kind of self-taught myself to play guitar and ask those guys what the chords were. And so I, just to kind of amuse myself. And then when I got into my 20s, I started just kind of fooling around, like I'd go, maybe I can write a song. And, I really enjoy writing the lyrics, and it was pretty much that. And then I was a singing drummer as well. Mm-hmm. My early influences being actually Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees.
Really?
And, yeah. We used to kind of mime along to their show when we were 7, 8 years old. And then, Don Henley from the Eagles, was a big singing drummer influence. And
right.
Then, like you mentioned, Phil Collins, and so it was pretty much that. And then I just kept trying to write my own songs, and I would play them for band members, and they would say, well, that's pretty good, let's play that one. So I thought, okay. And like anything, that gives you the confidence to want to do more. So it was pretty much that, cool. Learning to play guitar.
Now, do you know how Mickey Dolenz became the drummer for the Monkees, though, or why he got chosen to play that role?
I heard that, I don't know if it was him specifically. I heard that Stephen Stills had tried out for it and got turned down.
Well, Stephen Stills did try out, and they liked his look overall, but they wanted somebody to have a little bit more straighter teeth, basically. So he says, well, I've got a roommate of mine who looks almost exactly like me, and that ended up being the great Peter Tork.
Wow.
But no, how Mickey got the role for being the drummer is all 4 guys were already chosen, and they said, okay, first off, we need to pick the drummer. Well, Davy Jones obviously was too short to be the drummer. So basically Mike, Peter, and Davy took one step back, and Mickey was left there by himself, and he didn't realize it. And that's how he became the drummer, basically, for the.
That's a great story. I'd never heard that. It actually sounds like a monkey skit, on one of the shows.
Yeah, but I know it was years later though. Like after the Monkees broke up, though, right after the show went off the air, Frank Zappa actually asked Mickey Dolenz to be the drummer for the Mothers of Invention.
Oh, wow!
So can you imagine if that actually happened?
Yeah, really. Well, it's a coincidence because that's the reason why Aileen's not the drummer in our band, because she's not.
Nice.
Poor Aileen. She's only 5 foot. Come on.
Hey, you leave us short girls alone.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, Aileen, I know you took a break from show business for a while, and you attended Drew University in New Jersey.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You received a bachelor's basically with honors in Spanish, and then minored in political science. What were you thinking?
I like that melange. That's nice. That's very well-rounded.
Why those 2 subjects?
Well, first of all, I had a friend in high school that was a college, a high school exchange student, so Karina Perez Zavala. So I was very influenced by just the culture and the language. I thought it was beautiful, and I was starting to meet people in my community that spoke Spanish. So that was always a passion. Okay. And my mom loves it because in college, I became a member of Sigma Delta Pi. We don't say Pi, we say Pi. And I got to live in Chile for 6 months. So I loved that. So I always had the Spanish thing going since high school. So that was my favorite class in high school. Now, the political science came in there because, I was thinking of maybe pulling a Shirley Temple, like I alluded to at the beginning of this interview, maybe, giving up the business. And I thought, well, all right, what's very similar to acting? Politics.
It's true. Right? So true.
As we know now.
Yes, very much so.
But I was trying to do better. I was going to join the Peace Corps was the goal after college, and then I was going to work my way into maybe being an ambassador, say to maybe Chile or somewhere like that, one of the Latin American countries. That was kind of the goal. And the joke is that my agent, who had been so patient for 4 years while I was going to the university, finally said to me, Aileen, you just got to go to this Fiddler on the Roof audition, of course, like this Irish looking girl. And I said, oh, Edie, I don't have time. I had this interview for the UN next week. I really did. I actually had an interview set up because I had a connection.
Wow.
And she goes, just go, just sing your brains out, just do what you do, dance, just do it. And of course, the joke is it was a long 1-day audition. And of course, I got it and kept doing theater, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Never made to the Peace Corps or the UN or ambassador, but maybe that was a blessing in disguise too. These days.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking at the current state of politics, you dodged a bullet there.
I think I did. Yes. See, so sometimes when one door closes, it's a good thing.
Serendipity.
Yeah, exactly. Tom, I saw that you and I have a friend in common, which is Marky Lennon of the band Venice.
Yeah.
How did you guys get to know each other?
We met back in the early 80s. I was in a local band here in Santa Monica, Venice, and our guitar player had played in the band with the older Lennon brothers. You're familiar with Venice and the whole lineage, right? So he had played in a band with the original kind of Lennon brothers, and then we just started playing gigs together. Venice would open a show, and then we'd close it, and then we would open for them, and we just played all the local clubs. And we'd all attend the same parties and barbecues. And over the years, I just kept in touch with them, and vice versa. I'd go see them play, and it was pretty much that. I've known those guys since about 1980. They're a great band, and
they are.
Just a great family. Really are.
Yeah, and it's funny because I got to meet Marky a few years back during one of the Temecula Valley Music Awards, basically. Mm-hmm. And then I went to go see some other friends of mine, which are the Nelson brothers. And Marky shows up, and I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute, how do you know the guys? And he goes, well, my cousin was their guitar player, Joey Cathcart. I'm like, what a small world, of everything. So it's, it just, the more and I think, Aileen, you could probably attest to this also, is that the more you stay in the industry, the more, 6 degrees of separation you guys have from one another, or everybody has from one another.
Absolutely. Yeah. I didn't even realize our connection, Sean. I just saw you at the gig, one of our gigs recently. I forgot about that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, too, is that we actually met a year ago when you guys played at the NAMM Show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. 2 years ago, I think.
Is it 2 years?
That's right. Yeah, 2 years now.
It was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I know we were supposed to play outside at that their big stage, but it got rained out.
Oh, that's right. And they had to move you guys inside. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, luckily Quilter Labs took us in and let us perform there, which was awesome. Right. That's very generous of them.
Yeah.
So do you know our bass player Chris Smith being in the kind of vicinity down there, Long Beach, and
I've seen him from time to time through the years. Yeah, since I live so close to it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, how did the two of you guys meet, and why the name the Leapin Lizards?
Okay, well, I'll start this one, but you can add in, Tom. Well, I was saying to him before we called in this morning that I wouldn't have met these awesome guys that I've met and my awesome songwriting partner if I didn't vocalize in the shower every morning, as based on my musical theater, as people know in hotel rooms that have toured with me, tradition. So poor people that are all my neighbors. This goes out to all my neighbors, this podcast. And I should give them all my albums. So yeah, pretty much I was still trying to maybe do theater out here as well as audition for TV. So I had my first apartment, which was small and very close to my neighbor, Anne Marie, and I was vocalizing. And one day she met me by the mailbox and she's like, Aileen, I've been meaning to talk to you. And I'm like, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm a singer. I did Broadway and I do musical theater here. I had an audition today. I'm so sorry. And she goes, no, I love it. She goes, I can tell you've done Broadway. You're like a professional singer, aren't you? And I said, why, yes, I am. And she's like, I want you to meet my ex, and he meets a female singer. And long story short, again, like you said, the business, musical theater, and musicians is so small. That person connected me to Tom, and again, the rest is history. So vocalize in the shower, and you may get discovered or get a band.
There you go. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is I think
answer that one, Tom, because you're even the one that updated the name. Well, the name of course, the guys and the original band we were talking about. How should we go there with the name once they realized that I was going to very much be the lead singer? Should we go there? Should we tie in the Annie or not? And then I said, well, the only thing that sounds like a fun rockabilly name would be like Leapin Lizards, because I didn't even realize, and they've been doing some screenings, Sean, that I've been going to around the country, and I'm sure they will next year for the big anniversary for the 40th. It's frightening to say that. But
it is, isn't
when
it?
I've seen it on the screen, yes, I know, scary. I know, we're dating ourselves. Several characters say it throughout the movie. I believe Albert Finney says it when he's in shock that my parents are fakes, like Leapin Lizards. I think Carol says it. Everybody says it, so it just seemed natural. And then Tom was gracious enough recently to say, well, since you are the lead singer and people do recognize you, why don't we call it Aileen Quinn and the Leapin Lizards? But we go by both, and I think it's funny too. And then it has so much fun with the whole lizard symbol and everything, and it sounds like a perfect rockabilly name.
Yeah, no, I thought it was perfect too, because I didn't know the story, but I wanted the guys in the room and our audience to hear the story behind it, because it is such a perfect tie-in, I think, for you overall.
It really is, and it just fits the whole genre and everything. It fits, right?
Yeah, and God, and when you said the 40th anniversary, I'm going, holy cow, she's right, because I'm only a year older than you. So
okay, which we're not going to say that out loud, but we
no, we're not, because everybody knows that I'm in my 30s, so we're okay.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. We're both still under 40. Exactly. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm 35 for the 5th time. No big deal.
Yeah.
Well, you're a little younger than me. I'm 37, going on 38.
I'm
Right.
12.
Right.
So, why rockabilly style of music, though? Was this a conscious decision, or was it something that the two of you decided to do?
Well, the original kind of couple of guys that were kind of putting this together were, they were really into kind of rockabilly and country. So and car shows, which obviously rockabilly is really big on the car show circuit. So
Right.
it was just kind of that. It was again, even though we're all in our 30s, we have a vast repertoire of 50s and 60s music that we've been exposed to. Just through the ether, so to speak. And so. It just seemed like a natural fit. We all got in a room together and started playing, and it was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then Aileen walked in, and with the voice of hers, it was like, all right, this is a good thing. Let's do this.
Right. And for me, just that is very true what he said about the original members and their, what they grew up with, so to speak, in their 30s. But yes, also for me, the timing of this, I had just moved to California, and living on the west side where I do, there are a lot of classic cars. And I didn't see that a lot in the New York City area where I was hanging out. So, because, nobody drives there. So I was seeing all these cool cars, and I was starting to get into that, which I would love to own one someday. And then I had seen around the same time that the vocalizing and bringing me into the band, a special on the Women of Rockabilly that was on TV.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, wow, those feisty women, especially Brenda Lee and Wanda Jackson. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I kind of like that. And then these guys were introducing me to this music that I kind of knew about, but not as much as they did. And I was like, wow, this is really cool and really fun. So it just grew from there.
Was it an easy switch for you, Aileen, to go from, singing Broadway style into this style of music?
Actually, it was, because I actually, as much as I love my Broadway and have done that for many, many years, like over 30, I've always been in my heart kind of, I get this from my dad, if my dad's listening out there to this podcast,
Hi, Dad.
like very Motown and R&B. And so for me, I've kind of always wanted to do more of this pop genre. And the last show I did before I moved to LA on a Broadway national tour was Saturday Night Fever, where I played Annette. And so I was already starting to do all the pop and everything. So I was excited about this new project and was like, ooh, this is kind of what I want to be doing right now.
Cool. Very nice.
But I still love my Broadway too, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that's so in you. I mean,
Yes, it's still my bread and butter for over 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Tom, when you guys sit down and write a song, do you already have your producer hat on and thinking ahead, or are you more into the moment of just writing the song itself?
It's a little bit of both, but it's probably, let's flesh the song out. And then, the producer part may come in with the arranging. Okay, where's the verse, chorus, bridge, solos, etc. But originally, one of us will come in with a song title and maybe, some lyrics and some melody, and then we just kind of sit down and flesh it out from there. And then as we work up a demo to bring to the band, and then the band contributes their parts to it, that's when kind of the producing comes in more.
Got it. Okay. So
Yes.
So since you guys do collaborate together, and I know you kind of answered this a little bit though, but what is the process for the two of you? Is it where you have different ideas and throw it off one another, or you guys kind of almost do it Nashville style where you're sitting in the room and see what you kind of come up with the day, or is it a mixture of everything?
It is a mixture of everything. The lucky thing, like I said, that Tom and I found each other because we both write separately and together. And if my mom is listening with my dad right now, she will agree with this. She's like, you're both really good songwriters, but she's like, for some reason, when you and Tom come together with songwriting, it's magic, because I've tested her and I've played different things, and she'll be like, oh, is that one you guys are working on together? And I'll be like, yeah. And she's like, it's really good, before it's even fleshed out. So I think that we're really good because we not only both have good storytelling and different ideas about lyrics, and Tom is very strong with lyrics. I will say that about you, Tom.
Oh. Gee, thanks. I talk good.
No, it's true. I believe he wrote poetry. I just found that out today when he was younger. But and I tend to have a lot of melody in my head. And as my band members will tell you, I tell all the sax players that I hear horns in my head, and they say, yeah, there's no pill for that. Sorry. So I think a lot of the music. So, but what's interesting is that I think the reason we're such a good team is because although we're alike and we're both really good storytellers, and we have that in common with our storytelling, because Tom did grow up with very different music, and I think in his personal life listens to different music than I do, it's a nice match and checks and balances and becomes very universal, the melodies, because we're different but alike. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good combination.
Does it, with that kind of combination, are you guys able to push each other and push the envelope a little bit more with each other and get more out of it?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we like I said, we come in with an idea, and then it kind of takes off from there. And then it changes, or we're just through experimentation, we try different things, and I'd heard a long time ago with some famous songwriter had said the song will tell you what it wants or what it needs.
True.
And it is true. And I don't know if did we get you a copy of our CD, the new one?
I have both. Yeah.
So there's a song on there called Kinda Sorta Man, and we were working on it, and Aileen decides to do a rap in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no.
See, that's where he's good. Checks and balances.
No. It's like, instead of no crying in baseball, it's like there's no rap in rockabilly.
Especially 1920 swing.
Yeah. But then, the more we worked on it and she did it, it works great in the song. And I never personally would have done that.
No, he would not.
Yeah, because I can almost imagine the direction of Aileen, can you be less white? Or
oh no!
Can we get more oomph in it? Can we get more
cowbell?
Cowbell, yeah. Can we get more cowbell?
Right.
That's funny. But see, that's what's good about the two of us. And there was one song on the first album, Spin Me, that was Mama Didn't Raise You Right. And I was going to go a little further with a lyric. And that's what I mean about the checks and balances. So he let me go with the rap with this one. But on that one, he's like, you can't say that. He's like, do you really mean that? Would that really happen? I was like, all right. I went too far. So that's what I mean. It's kind of good.
That's cool. It's good to have a partner like that, though. It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aileen, when learning to write the songs, was this a challenge for you, or was the learning curve much easier because you've been singing most of your life?
No, it came surprisingly easy, and that's something that actually shocked me. So I, like Tom, I wasn't writing poetry. That makes sense that he was writing poems. I've always been writing scripts and scenes, and they were getting picked for like the basement drama series at your university. So I was always a writer as well. The reason the melodies came to me, and I think they still do, and hopefully they'll keep coming, knock on wood, is that I had an injury that was unexpected. And I'm such a physical person. When I get stressed, besides humming in the backseat of the car on car trips, which my mom and dad will attest to, I do hum when I get stressed. So music has always been a part of it. And I always play the radio or listen to my Walkman back in the day and iPod now. But I had a knee injury. And I kind of was not able to go to the gym and dance for about 2 or 3 months in the healing phase. And I had all this energy and all these feelings and emotions. And it started with this one song, You Better Slow Down, because I kind of, unfortunately, like injured myself. I added an extra move to something, and there was a bad show shoe too on top of it with a nail sticking out. So it was a combination freak accident. And so I had all these emotions, and that's when melodies started to come to me. And one was this song, which hasn't been on a record yet, but it will. And that's kind of the first one. And then I thought, ooh, this is very healing and fun. And so then instead of writing scenes, it became song lyrics and melodies, which I always had in my head. Like I said, there's no cure for that.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's great. We have a friend of ours, Tracy, and she wrote for the TV show Ellen, and so and she got a Grammy or Emmy for it rather. Wow. She wrote the puppy episode, and we were talking to her, like, how is it easier to write more lyrical and get more detailed in her lyrics because she has been a TV writer, and she said yes, it was, but she also took lessons from Harriet Schock on writing, so she kind of uses that type of theory in her writing. Did you ever take any formal writing afterwards, or is it just still natural for you, Aileen?
No, it is more natural, and Tom and I joke about it. So I did have, as I referred to with my grandmother's genes, a little piano in my teens during that normal period, supposedly growing up and doing my chores and going to school and high school. I was playing a little bit, so I do play a little bit, but Tom has far more music theory, and again, that's one of the strengths and the teamwork. I hear stuff in my head, but no, I'm not as formally trained, but now I probably will get into it, and I was saying that this year I want to get back into playing piano again for many reasons. But yeah, it does just kind of come naturally to me. And rhythms, because I'm a tapper and I'm a dancer too. So one of the songs, like from the first album, I actually had that rhythm first, that bump, 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 like that, just some stuff like that. And I think Dolly Parton said that. I think I'm more like a Dolly Parton writer. You know how first at 9 to 5 she was doing her nails?
Right.
I do that on the table and whatever. So maybe I secretly do want to be a drummer, Tom, but I'm too short. But I'm too short.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mickey Dolenz is hiring.
Hey, I can set you guys up. I got connections, so I can set you guys up with that.
All right, nice.
After the song is written and everything, Tommy, you mentioned earlier that you guys present it to the band. What changes or how many changes are there made to that overall?
It's really just kind of subjective to the song. There's a song on the record, the new record, called Dance With My Baby. And when we finished it, just writing it, on guitar, and we brought it into and I wasn't quite sure how we were going to pull it off. Was it going to be a full-blown swing song? What was going to happen? And when we brought it in, our bass player, he just started playing this great, kind of walking rhythm to it. And it was exactly what the song needed. And it just pushed the whole song along, just great. I was thrilled when he played it that way. And he just did that naturally. Mm-hmm. So it'll be things like that, or we'll be running the song down. It'll be like, well, maybe this verse should be here, or maybe we should switch this bridge. Maybe we'll finesse the intros and the outros and things like that. But we try to do our best to bring it in as completed as possible. But we're lucky enough to work with such wonderful musicians that when these guys get a hold of it and they put their stamp on it, it just takes it to a whole other level.
New level. That's great.
Yes. Yeah, really great bands.
Speaking of the two albums, the first one is called Spin Me, and the latest release is called Thunder and Lightning. And I take
Lightning and
Lightning and Thunder. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic. I was a kid at Halloween going, "Hi, trick or trout." So I take it that now these are obviously indie releases. Are they both rockabilly, or is there a progression between the two albums?
Yeah, they're
not both. I wouldn't say they're both rockabilly.
No.
The first one is probably a little more rockabilly blues, maybe.
Agreed. And rock, a lot of rock and roll.
Rock
and even a little psychobilly, one song. When all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Inspired on a real life event.
Yeah. Aileen had a bad day, so we had to write a song about
it. Better than therapy. Yeah.
But sometimes it is. You're right.
Right?
Well, you write what you know, as they say.
Yes. The second one kind of, I think, was more influenced by all the loyal swing dancers that have been following us like really around LA a lot for the past 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. And of course, with as I spoke earlier in this interview about the Latin influences, you'll notice on the album, like living in Chile and South America and speaking Spanish, you can hear that in it too. So I think we tried to bring it all together, and it still has the blues in there, even with the blues cover, which apparently the blues radio stations love. And you found that song for me, Tom. Tell me.
Yeah.
By Dolly, right?
Yeah, we do 2 cover songs on the new record. One is called "Tell Me," and a couple of the blues stations have been playing that song. Which
nice.
It's a great song. It was written by the guy that wrote for the Platters back in the 50s. Yeah, and it was a real kind of obscure 45 that we found, and so we just and it fits right in with the rockabilly swing stuff. So that was a great find for us.
And I do feel like in this second album that Tom and I think, and we've talked about, have matured as like writers. Like the first, I love the first album. It's really fun, but they're very different. I think both albums are very different. I do think. I mean, there's similarities, but I do think that they're different, and we've kind of matured, don't you think, Tom? Evolved in our second album.
Evolved, yes.
You got a little taller, I think, on this record.
Oh, thank God. I got that extra inch.
Yeah, I was going to say, so now Aileen's like 5'1". Yeah, so.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Finally.
And I put on 10 pounds.
Nice.
I'm just so robust with music,
Where would you guys like the band to go next? I mean, what's the next step for it? Is it distribution for the albums? Is it touring? Is it both?
Both.
Yeah,
right?
both. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, everything is pretty much self-contained and self-produced right now with us and with the band. But ideally, distribution would be great. Worldwide distribution to get the record out there, and the touring would be nice. Yeah, that's I hear touring's not a lot of fun, but I'd like to do it.
It is. It is rough. I've done it most of my life, and it's a little rough.
Yes,
but I could totally see you guys. I don't know if this has entered your head or not, but I could totally see you guys opening up for Lee Rocker or Brian Setzer, though.
Exactly.
Your mouth to God's ears.
I had actually sent a few things to Brian Setzer's label over the last couple of years, and like with any business, I'm sure they get hit up a lot. But we thought that would be a
perfect match.
That would be a great match. And we've seen Lee Rocker. We know his guitar player Buzz Campbell,
and he's very talented guy.
Yeah, and so it's just kind of keeping all those lines open.
Yeah, and actually one of his concerts that I went to with you, Tom, kind of influenced the song. Besides the swing dancers that you're watching that night, it facilitated the writing of one of the songs. We had seen Brian Setzer live at the Hollywood Bowl, and Tom already had the title for this song and the concept, and the melody started to come to me right after I was inspired by watching Brian Setzer perform. So it's Spin Me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right after that, because just the energy. I mean, the way he played with all those horns, and it was amazing.
Sean, have you ever seen Setzer live?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I tried to go to his Christmas shows every now and then.
No way. I do too.
Yeah, I went to
at Dolby.
Yeah, I went 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, talk about an experience, because I mean, he definitely was born in the wrong era.
Yes,
Well,
agreed.
thank goodness for us.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right,
I mean,
right
come
era
on.
for us. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But I mean, for him to travel with that big orchestra and everything, and then just the way to present everything. I mean, it's just I mean, he's a fabulous guitar player, and
Yes.
just the way he does it, it's really awesome. And yeah, I mean,
Well, when we first started doing the rockabilly thing, I'd been mostly a pop rock drummer.
uh-huh.
So I looked up a couple of his albums, and his former tour drummer Bernie Dressel lives in L.A. here. So I called him up, and actually I took a couple of lessons from him just to kind of get the whole rockabilly swing moves down, on the drums. And then we had a gig a couple of years ago, and we were lucky enough to hire Setzer's bass player,
Yes.
John Hatton.
Oh wow!
So he came in and did a gig with us out in the valley. So
So the
we're-
connections are there then.
Oh yeah, they really are. They are. It's and we're lucky enough to live in an area where these guys are they're just walking around like they're normal people.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So yeah, to answer your question, is should you talk to Brian Setzer?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sean.
Yeah, I would say forget the label. I would say just send it to Brian himself or whatever,
Yeah.
That way, because Brian would have, I think, the yes or no to take you guys out on tour. And I just think it would definitely be a perfect fit for all the way around.
I think so too.
Well, I hear he has a house in Palm Springs, so
Oh!
Hey,
have to go
road trip.
there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Let's go knock on the door, all of us.
All right.
Yeah, because
All
we.
right, let's do it.
Yeah, because I know for us, we need to do a second interview with Trini Lopez, so you guys can hit up Brian. We'll go to Trini's house. Then we'll catch up for lunch later on.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll do
late
lunch
lunch.
in Palm Springs.
And I like that you said lunch, not breakfast. Lunch
Yeah.
is good. Not a morning person.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I want to thank you guys for coming on, and I mean, just a wonderful interview on the insight on the band itself and how it came together. So I just want to thank you guys for that.
Well, thank you for having us, Sean.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. And,
Absolutely.
I'm sorry we didn't. I didn't get to hear earlier in the show. Who's the young lady that's there with
Hi,
you?
guys.
Yeah, this is my co-host Amber.
Hi. And I'm
Amber.
a little,
Hi, Amber.
I'm a little
Thanks for chiming
pint-sized
in.
like Aileen. I just want to give her a big hug.
And
I love thank you.
and
I'll hug right back.
Aileen,
Aw.
she was so excited to.
I was having some squee moments. I'm like, oh my gosh, Annie's gonna be on. Oh my god.
So
Yes.
see, you guys are the dream team, just like Tom and I. There you go.
Yeah.
Amber and Sean.
Yeah. Well, I want to play. We normally at the end of the show we play a game with our guests and everything. So these are called the Island questions. So that we want to do with you guys here. So you're both retired now, okay? You're gonna live on separate islands though, and but you're retired. You're relaxed. You did everything you wanted to do in life. But you can only take one candy bar with you. What would it be?
Ooh. Okay, hang on. I'm between two. Two came to my mind right away. I'm not a sugar person. I'm more of a savory myself. I tend to like more the chippy things, but if it's going to have definitely some nuts in it, my candy bar. I'm between two. I think one candy bar, only one.
Yeah, only one
I pack
candy
really heavy. Only one. Yeah. Also, as my tour mates know, I definitely do not pack light. So I'd really choose three. But if I have to choose one, I think I'm gonna go Snickers. I almost said I'm gonna go Snickers.
That's our number one answer.
I think you could survive on Snickers for a long time. There's enough protein and carbohydrates.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
satisfying.
good. So that was a
Right?
smart
It's
choice.
satisfying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the athletic person. Good. Okay.
All right,
Good.
Tom. What about you? What candy bar?
Coincidentally enough, that was always my go-to candy bar. But when they came out with the one with almonds in it, that was
Almond
like,
Joy. Wait, which one?
No, Snickers with
Snickers
almonds.
with almonds.
With almonds
yeah.
instead. Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
don't know about this
Yeah,
yet.
that's been in the last 20 years or something.
Ah.
Yeah, probably that.
They
See, I
had
told you that's
Snickers
where we
with
cross over.
Okay.
Snickers with peanut butter. That would be pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Good.
That would be
I know.
right there.
My brain
Yeah.
just exploded.
Welcome to Snickers Talk, everybody. You guys can only take.
Bigger Island.
Yeah, you guys can only take one album with you. What would it be?
You go first on this one. Do you know your album?
Gosh, there's so many.
I know. See, for me, okay, while he's thinking for me, because I feel like you might have an album. I know you're pretty specific with your taste. Me, I like, as you can tell, like I just said, I threw in that rap in that song. My tastes go from like hip hop to Broadway to funk to R. Like I'm too all over the place. So I have to like have one CD that would have every style on it, depending on my mood. So for me, it's a mood thing with the music. Seriously, I couldn't pick one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Aileen. I mean, I'm exactly the same way too. I mean, I'm all over the place. Everything from, like you said.
I mean, I really am. I'm really all over the place. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So you would have your own mixtape, basically, is what would you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You too?
Yeah, well, my first choice would be actually I was a big Rolling Stones fan years ago, and they put out a live album called Get Your Ya-Ya's Out.
Oh, yes.
And
that's a good album.
That has everything from country to, the Midnight Rambler and blues.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that would probably be a very special record to bring. But lately in the last 10 years, it's the Brian Setzer, his first big band album, just pretty much knocks it out of the park too.
Yeah.
So
The Stones one though, that's a good pull, Tom. That's a good pull.
It's a great album.
Okay, you guys could only take one movie with you. What would you watch?
Again, you're killing me here because I love drama as equal as I love comedy, and it depends on the mood.
So basically, you would take The Princess Bride.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I do love that movie. That's actually a good choice, but no, that would, especially if I'm on the island alone, I'd get too lonely if I would need my Wesley, so I'd have to join the islands together somehow.
So you would take Magic Mike then?
Oh my God.
No, I would not take Magic Mike.
Okay.
But God bless them for doing that. That's a definite no. Wow, one movie? Do you know yours?
I was just thinking of that, and not because we share a name, but I would have to say Groundhog Day.
Oh.
Classic Bill Murray, yes.
You can watch that movie over and over.
Steve.
Hang on, I feel like I've had this conversation.
What day is it?
No, that movie is on so many levels. Just it kind of reflects life and just human nature and all that. And that's one of my. And that's a movie that when it's on TV and I'm flipping channels, I always stop and watch it till the end.
Yeah, we have a friend of ours that's in that movie, which is Ken Hudson Campbell.
Oh.
What role was that?
He played the kind of like the guy that worked at the hotel, the heavyset guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The Man in the Hallway.
Man in the Hallway. Yeah.
Going to see the groundhog?
Over and over again.
Yeah. All right, Aileen.
Hallway
What's your film, Aileen?
If my mom is listening right now, she's gonna laugh because I again, so many movies I like I love, and it deals with island, like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that cracks me up.
That's so good. Russell
I do love my Bridesmaids, so I do love my crazy comedies, but it depends if I'm on this island because I'm retired. You did say that I'm not trying to survive. I'm not stranded. If I were stranded, it would be Gladiator because I would want to survive. I don't know why.
That's a good movie, though.
And it disturbs my mom that I do, but there's something about that movie that I just love. I don't know why.
Okay, so we'll give Magic Mike to your mom, and you'll take Gladiator. Okay, got it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't even know if my mom could handle Magic Mike. I don't even know if she knows about that movie. No. She was a Catholic school teacher for many years. No.
Okay, so that means she's seen both of them then.
Stop! No, she hasn't.
Not by choice either.
I learned everything about that subject when I was in Catholic school, so I know how it works.
Oh no.
God bless you, my son.
Oh my gosh, stop. So I don't know. And Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that cracks me up. And I am on an island, so there you go.
All right. You guys can only take one food with you. What would it be?
One what?
One food.
One food.
Well, we already had dessert with the candy bar.
Right.
Right.
You gotta have.
Yeah, so you need a main course.
I'm going protein again. I mean, you need your. Actually, I'm going to combine the two again, like I did with my bar. Apparently, I'm going. Which again, my mom and dad know this from touring with Annie. The thing that they would always say at every hotel, but this is very kid-like too. But I still love them. They'd say, "What is she going to have?" And they're always like, "We know hamburgers, French fries, and a Coke." But now I don't do the soda. I do coffee. But I would do hamburger.
Hamburger. All right.
Okay.
What's your favorite type?
A cheeseburger. Which gotta get the cheese on it. Cheeseburger.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say, what is your favorite type of hamburger, though, Aileen? Like.
I'm pretty classic. I just like your good old, cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and maybe some red onion.
Red onion.
Stop.
Steve just got
Amber and I are looking at each other
We're
going,
drooling. Well,
cheeseburger.
my answer was a Cobb salad, but now I'm thinking maybe it's In-N-Out.
See, I did. See, when I answer the question, I just cheated. I just went Asian food because that just covers everything.
Yeah. Sushi.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Tom?
Well,
What's yours?
if you're gonna go that way, I'm gonna say holiday food.
Oh, yes.
Because I like turkey dinners with cranberry sauce.
That sounds good.
And if you're on an island, you can get fat. Nobody's looking. You're not trying,
Exactly.
it's just you. Just get big.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure by the time I'm retired, DoorDash will probably have a boat service.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
And this segment brought to you by Home Buffet.
Hometown buffet.
Yeah.
Hometown buffet.
Okay.
Golden Corral.
Here's Golden Corral. There you go. You guys can only take one person for conversation's sake. It cannot be your spouse or significant other. Who would it be? And they can be dead or alive, and it can be anybody through history or whatever, fiction, nonfiction, doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not just saying this because he's sitting here, but as you can see, we get a kick out of conversing, whether we're arguing about something or laughing about something. So I would say you, Tom. You are
That's pretty
It's true.
That's a partner.
serendipity again.
Yep, we're friends and songwriting partners. So I would take my buddy and I'd keep fighting and talking and learning and
No,
laughing.
I'm not climbing up any trees to get coconuts for you.
But you're so good at that.
Okay, Tom.
So it's funny for me. I really like the idea of being alone on an island.
Say that.
I mean, it was like retired, alone,
Lots of food.
lots of food, great music. But it's like I don't need people. I got them. I got them on TV.
That's a true answer.
Yeah.
All right. Now here's gonna be a tough one for both of you though.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You could take one person for sexual gratification. Again, it cannot
My
be.
parents are listening. Did you just not hear me?
Yeah, but this is a Sean thing, so there's always a dirty element.
So, and again, it cannot be your spouse or significant other. Tom, you go first this time.
Dirty.
Well, Amber seems to have a nice voice.
Well, I have to say, Tom, I am gay, so I have So I'm sorry.
You could bring a friend.
Hey, I've always been looking for two lesbians that come between.
Oh, great. Everyone always says that. My girlfriend and I are just like, really? Really? We hear that a lot.
Yeah. All right.
But thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
I am
I'm better cook
complimented.
than I am.
Oh, you're pretty decent.
All right, Aileen, your
For
turn.
me, I'm avoiding the answer. I do have someone in mind, but I will protect the innocent. And they can probably guess who they are, too. If for some reason they're listening to this podcast, they probably know.
Wow. All right.
That was cryptic, and now we all want to know. Who is it?
It might come out in book form in the future.
I hope not. Again, I try to protect the innocent, but you never know.
But the question is, are they innocent?
No. but they're a wonderful person, too. But no, not innocent.
Okay. All right.
We'll leave it at that.
Well, cool. Well, those are the island questions for you guys. So.
All right, great.
Yeah, this island sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It always is. It always is. Now, do you guys have to get going or anything like that, or you guys got a little bit more time?
We have a few minutes.
We got a few more minutes,
5, 10, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? There's a trivia game that we also do at the end of every show, which is where we're at right now too.
Okay.
So this is nothing more than a potpourri of questions. It doesn't matter how smart you are or whatever. They're just random trivia questions overall.
Oh, good. Well, Tom's going to be better at trivia than I am. I stink at trivia, but we'll give it a shot.
All right. So let's go ahead and hit the theme and take this off.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the game show that's causing Don Pardo to roll over in his grave, Quiz Me, Quiz You.
Zach, you better be on it this week.
Alrighty, and
Tell me how to live my life.
basically, your name is your buzzer if you think you know where the question is going.
Okay.
Well, that cleared the
Your
room.
your name is the buzzer? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
you
name is.
shout your name.
Shout out your name if you think you know where it's going, and then our
Shout out your own name. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, and then,
It is odd. It is odd.
or that other person you were talking about earlier. Whichever you want, Aileen.
Wow, Sean's really digging here, isn't he?
And our producer Zach will call on you, and then you just go ahead and give the answer. So let's go ahead. Question number 1.
That's my line. What percentage of our bodies is made up of water?
Steve.
Amber.
Oh,
Amber?
geez.
Wait, who did I get it? Did I get it? Or did
It's the Steve
both?
got it.
Oh.
Okay, try.
80%.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Me.
Aileen was going to say 80% as well. Are we right?
No, that is wrong. When you hear the buzzer, that means that you are incorrect.
I'm excited about this, and I'm jumping
All
on
right,
my
and then
seat.
Amber was next.
I think
Amber?
it's 73%.
No!
Damn it!
Tom,
Tom.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
87.
No!
It's in
Sean.
it's in the 70s.
Everyone's too high so far.
Sean.
Really?
70s.
60%.
That is correct.
No, it's in this. Oh.
It is
60.
between 60 and 65.
Yeah, that's somebody who's not drinking
That
enough
surprises
water.
me.
Look, I don't write the questions.
Listen, I have a degree in biology. It is not true. That one is inaccurate. Throw that
But
one
this
out.
is from the internet, so
Wow.
clearly.
Inquiry.
Throw it out.
Inquiry already.
Look, this is from the internet, and the internet is never wrong. Question number 2.
Wow, Zach.
Hey, that's a direct quote from Abraham Lincoln, all right?
What does the acronym AIDS stand for?
Amber,
Repeat it?
Amber.
autoimmune disease
Incorrect.
disorder. Shit.
I heard Aileen go next.
I keep cussing. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
actually, we need you to repeat it. What did you
repeat the
say?
question.
What does the acronym AIDS stand for?
Oh. Okay, wait.
Sean.
Sean.
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
That is correct.
Wow.
Are you looking at the
Very good.
computer?
I was-
No, I'm not.
I guess I need
I
to
think you
speak up.
cheated.
I'm looking at a picture of Mickey Dolenz right now.
He knows because he took his test recently.
Oh wait, no, that's Peter Tork. Never mind. Okay.
Sure isn't Mickey Torque?
Yeah.
Question number 3. What American state is the largest by area?
Steve.
Steve.
Confusion.
Yes. I mean, no.
By
The
area.
largest state by area.
Oh, come on, guys.
Wait, California?
Yeah, we're in it.
You have to say your name.
Aileen.
Aileen.
I think we're living in it, right?
Yeah, we're here.
No.
We have it right. Is it? Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, wait, wait,
Amber,
Amber.
Tejas. It's got to be Texas.
Nope.
Really?
Remember,
Sean.
it's by area.
I get
Sean.
it after.
Alaska.
Florida.
That's correct.
That's it.
Alaska.
So far, Sean
area.
has gotten everyone.
You know,
Really?
nobody,
Wait, what'd he
nobody
say?
wants to go there.
It's so huge.
Nobody wants to.
Oh, right.
Nobody wants to go
It
there.
doesn't even exist.
Outside
Nobody
the
wants
box,
to go
right.
there.
Question number 4. It's another kind of a little trick one. Which 2 countries share the longest or largest international
Steve.
border? Steve.
United States and Canada.
That's right.
Really?
Wow, you're on fire.
Wow.
Jeez.
I was thinking it would be China and Russia.
China.
But they're
Oh,
and we're
Oh, okay. All right.
Steve's a sleeper on the quiz a lot of times. He's
normally on
he
it.
gets
Yeah.
in there and nails it sometimes.
I just woke up. What are we
yeah.
doing?
Oh, Aileen and Tom are on the
Also
on the
not a
phone.
Oh, hi, Aileen. Hi, Tom. How you doing? Hey, Aileen, I had to tell you, my great-grandfather was born in San Fernando, Chile.
Wow.
Question number 5. Which country did AC/DC originate in?
Amber.
Amber.
Australia.
Wow. Yes, that was
And in
Wow, she was on
Australia,
that.
they call it akadaka.
really.
Yes, I'm dead. It's the most annoying thing. I dated an Australian lady. It's the most annoying thing ever. It's like, no, it's ACDC.
I have heard that, Amber. Yeah.
Akadaka. Really? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
All I heard was waka waka.
Yeah, me too.
Question number waka 6. All right. I don't think anyone in this room is going to get this. So
Tom
Aileen-
will.
Tom and
Tom will.
Aileen, you're on deck.
No, I have faith in Tom too. Go ahead. Go. Let's hear it.
Which
pressure,
popular TV show featured House Targaryen and Stark?
Oh gosh, Amber.
Amber.
House Targaryen.
Game of Thrones. Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Never seen that show.
Right. It was Game of me neither.
It's pretty
Nobody's
epic.
seen it.
I'm a total.
I was going to say
nerd.
Starsky and Hutch, but
That's
I was way
not
wrong.
Right. That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Question number 7. All right. There was 3 Indiana Jones movies. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 4.
Four.
There was 4.
Four.
My bad.
Were, well,
That's right. There were
was,
four.
were.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, the 5th one's supposed to be coming together next year. Now, which one of them was released in 1984?
Ooh. Okay, so that's the second one. The first one came out when I was doing Annie, and I saw that before I filmed. That was the is it Temple of Doom?
You have to say your name.
Aileen and Tom. At
Aileen
the
and
same
Tom.
time.
Zach, give him a break.
Yeah.
Yes, I got it. Well, I'm just following the rules. If I do something wrong, I got to hear about it from Sean, and that's not fun for anybody.
You can give the
Okay.
guests a break.
Temple of Doom. Woohoo!
There you go. God. Forgot. What wait? Question number 8.
Yes.
Probably.
How many are there?
10. There's 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Phew.
This one's fun for me, but this is pretty easy for
Okay.
everyone else. As soon as I read it, everyone in the room's gonna go, "Oh God, here we go." Which cartoon character?
Oh, God, here we go.
Amber, SpongeBob.
Holy shit, that's right.
That's correct.
He didn't say his name first.
Easy.
Wow, precog. Amber went precog on that one.
I know. I'm Minority Report incarnate.
Should I even-
do the voice? Just do the
Should
voice.
I even read the rest of it?
Yeah.
But do it in SpongeBob so Aileen can hear
Zach
it.
does. He is amazing at this. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Which cartoon character lives in a pineapple under the sea?
In Bikini Bottom.
Oh, yeah, in Bikini Bottom.
That's not in the question, but
Yeah.
That's why I watch
That's
the
one of
show.
cartoons I do know. I don't know many cartoons. Okay, good.
that was
right,
fun for
question
only
number
me.
9.
Question number 9. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right one.
It's a classy show here.
It is.
Well-oiled
I can
machine.
tell.
Yeah.
Did you say gassy?
Yes,
What-
that too.
This is a interesting
Glad
one.
we didn't make it down to the station.
Boy, are you missing out.
You got the 8 dwarf here.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
Oh, God, I knew this one time.
Ooh.
Sean,
Sean.
I want to say 4.
Then do it.
I was gonna double that and say, but that's crazy.
One
Doesn't
for
make any
each
sense.
tentacle. That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say 8, right? I don't know. That's crazy though. 8.
Darn.
2.
Tom says 2.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Pay attention.
Is it a ratio that coordinates with its legs, not leg number? No.
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 Okay.
That's where I was going.
8's
Yeah,
already been
yeah,
said.
too.
Steve?
3.
Amber
That
runs
is right.
through a wavelength here.
3 hearts. Wow. Okay.
Well, then I had to think they can
3.
lose a limb and grow it back. So I was like, oh, maybe that
Right.
doesn't really count. 3 hearts. I love octopi. Well, now they say octopus, but now you have to say octopus. That they changed it back to that for the plural.
There's no more pie?
No more pie. No
Oh,
more
man.
pie.
But there is a question number 9.
Oh. Is it about pie?
No.
God. Aren't you guys glad that you didn't come in now?
Is it March 14th already?
Oh.
Shut up, Steve.
What's March 14th?
Yeah, what's happening then?
I don't even know.
Everyone's wearing green.
What's in the calendar?
3.14.
Oh,
It's pie.
Yes, yes. St.
pie.
Patty's.
Oh, that's what
yeah.
it was?
Pie day. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Zach.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that was just
All right.
felt necessary.
Good timing.
Yeah, shut up. What's the fastest animal in the world?
Steve.
Steve.
Cheetah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheetah. Yes, cheetah.
Aileen concurs.
Thank you, Aileen.
I do. No, you beat me to it. Yes, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And for the final question, which animal symbolizes good luck in Europe?
Ooh, in Europe.
In Europe.
In Europe, not Asia.
China would be the cricket.
And there's elephant too, is one of the countries, but that's
India.
not
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. That's where the
Europe.
Asian Europe.
I didn't know Europe had a good luck in it.
Steve.
Okay, I'll give Steve. Good.
The leprechaun.
The
No,
cat.
hang on.
It's got to be a
Good luck.
dog or something English, something Englishy. Something-
It is not. I'll give you a clue.
Horse.
It is an
Right.
insect.
Oh,
an insect in Europe.
insect.
butterfly.
It's kind of a cute. It's a cute insect.
Like cricket. Like is it?
Beetle. Ladybug.
Those are hideous.
His buds are happy right now, guys.
I am.
Wow.
In the eye of the beholder.
Nice.
Oh, is that an answer?
What about a moth?
Well,
A moth? No, those are
No.
kind
The
of
cricket. No.
Moths are cute. They're all fuzzy little teddy bears with wings.
It has red on it.
Has
Pass. I love
Sean.
it. What is
Sean.
it?
I'm going to say ladybug.
There you go.
That's it.
You said that. Tom
okay.
said that.
I said
Did he
like,
say
Oh, you did?
Did you say it, Tom?
Yeah.
Well, the point goes to Tom then.
Go
Yay.
back it up. We got to go. Back it up.
There is
Everyone back it up.
There we go.
game, set, match.
Woo!
Oh, cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having us.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
having
Do you guys have any? You guys got some dates coming up, don't you?
Yep.
We do. The first one is next weekend, Pasadena Ballroom on February 1st.
Oh,
Yep.
fun.
And then Soho Dance, and then
Joe's Bar in Burbank on February 11th.
yeah.
Soho Dance February 23rd.
And there's a few that are pending right now, so we've got to
Yeah,
get
we might
those
be
dates.
back at Shenanigans in March. I'm
Yes,
not sure
correct.
yet.
All right. And then to catch up on any of those dates, too, if you guys didn't get a chance to write it down because you're driving in your car or anything like that, just go to Aileen Quinn and the Leapin Lizards. There's no G in Leapin. .com and go to the shows, and all their shows are listed there for you guys. Make sure you get both of their albums, Spin Me and
Yes.
Lightning and Thunder. Both great albums. They're really, really good. And just keep your eyes out for them because these guys are a great band, and they're just wonderful. And it's always nice to see Aileen just belt out some of these great cover
I
tunes
think we
as
could do
well.
like a little field trip, you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Do it.
Yeah, why not? Last time I got to see them, you guys were in Long Beach at this neat little pub over there, too. So.
Oh, come back to Long
Yeah.
Beach. Come back to Long Beach. Yay.
Sounds good. Maybe in
Yeah.
March, and I'd love to meet you. You sound feisty, Amber. So
Oh, I
yeah, you should
am.
come out.
She is. And next time we definitely got
Thank you.
And next time we definitely got to get you guys in the room next time.
Yeah.
Yes, but make the show an evening show in that case.
Hey, we could do that for you, and do a
We could do
replay.
that. We do that
We
just
could
for
do that in
them.
replay, absolutely. So, alrighty. Well, you guys take care, and thank you for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you, Sean, Amber, and that mystery voice in the background.
Yes.
Steve.
The old man.
And producer
Steve.
Zach.
Nathan, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. We had a
Thank
great
you.
time.
All right, take care.
See you on the flip side.
Will do. Take care, Aileen. There you go. Good bunch of people.
That was fun.
So much fun.
I love fun.
It's always nice to have fun.
Fun is fun.
Yeah.
Except when it's fun.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, turn this one up a little bit. I do love this song. This is called Believe.
Years gone by, I'm amazed how we both come so far. We've been through the desert, we've been through the storm.
I love her voice.
I know, it's fantastic.
Myself in your arms, 'cause we
All those harmonies.
believed,
So awesome.
'cause we believed.
Alrighty, guys. And if you want to follow us anywhere, like on Facebook, it's pretty simple. It's Your Weekly Dose. On Twitter and Instagram, it's Your Weekly Dose 1.
We have 723 followers now.
Nice.
I know. Boom, boom, boom.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
If you want to follow me, Steve, Twitter is @SilvaLining69. And my Facebook is Steve Silva.
You have to put the 69 in every time. Yeah, it's very Steve. of you.
Talk to V.
Yeah, V's the one who created it.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who came up with
You
it.
have a reputation. That's all I'm saying. That's why she did that, probably.
There's a reason I
Both
have
of
it.
you.
It's in his own area code, so it's okay. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
fine. I am at Amber Ash McCary, no spaces, on Instagram and Facebook. You'll just see me on the Your Weekly Dose page. I'll put something up there
Absolutely.
randomly.
Don't you have
No
a dash in there? I thought you
Well,
had a
yeah,
dash.
legally my name is hyphenated, Ash-McCary.
Oh.
I do that just to spite my kid's dad.
Don't tell him.
He knows now.
He doesn't listen.
And I'm at Instagram. I'm on Instagram at Zombie Mel Gibson.
And if you want to follow me, Sean, it's pretty simple. It's just simply Sean Roberts HC, no matter what social media it is, Facebook, Twitter, and
You're
Instagram.
consistent.
I am.
That's one thing about you. You're a consistent person.
I try to be.
You are.
I try to be. So
I would say that about you at your funeral.
it looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend out there, so go out and enjoy it. And again, thank you to Aileen Quinn and Tom Murray for being on the show. Such a great interview.
That
Fun
was
interview.
A lot of fun. It was. It was really it just kept moving, and people had things to say, and they were having fun. You could tell in their
Oh, yeah.
voices. I
can't wait to go see them live.
Oh, it's fun.
I wanna go.
It's really a good band. It
I love
really is.
Rockabilly is just fun.
It is.
Like Big Bad Voodoo Daddies are fun. All those kinds of shows are just like they have a blast.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they need to do. They need to get a little
Zach
bit more
is wrapping us
exposure.
up.
So.
I'll wrap this.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next week when we actually have our anniversary show.
Yeah.
And so we have an awful lot of fun with that. So we'll see you next week.
3
So
years.
be good to each other.
3 long years.
Goodbye, world.